Hello, guys. So, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS, and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So, if today is the first time ever we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as we drop all over the world. So, for now, I must start with this latest Arsenal news. So, Bukayo Saka with one of the Arsenal players. So, we're back on the explain when they reveal to us, say you don't learn how to handle tackles from opposition defenders better. Say now, compared to like 4 years ago, 2 years ago, say you don't be physically stronger. And now you don't get that intelligence to know which type of tackles to actually involve himself in and the type of tackles to actually jump over. You get, maybe they no go give him hospital pass, maybe they can't give him one kind of hospital tackle. He will carry and go hospital. So you don't understand how to avoid us. That's why if you watch, you go see say Saka didn't know how to escape. Look at the match we play last. You know, say Saka collect blood for leg for that match. Do we that guy just the like say one take leg. See Bukayo Saka, that Bournemouth player. I don't forget his name. That guy is supposed to don't give that guy a card since the beginning of the match. Risk something. The referee will give him, and later towards the end, they can't give a yellow card. That guy is supposed to collect that red card for that tackle he give Saka, because that tackle now only God just saves Saka. Probably the way we take turn, it's no can enter and well, because if you watch the replay frame by frame, that tackle go foul. But thank God, say nothing happened to our star boy Bukayo Saka. So I just be happy for him. All right, so Ogi Manuel don't visit the Emirates Stadium, so Baba can send us some pictures. I seen go the Emirates Stadium with the Pidgin. Again, so you know, say Emirates Stadium they do tourism. Arsenal they do tourism. If you find your way to London and you want to maybe go inside, one of the legends will carry you around. Depending on how much you go pay, £150 or thereabouts. You can check the price for Arsenal website. They get different category of money where you go pay to make the person will carry you around. Get so you get the money where you go pay your senior confirmed legend will come take you around, will snap pictures. So that's where everything just be. And you could get another one where Arsenal just start now. They call it virtual tour of the Emirates Stadium. Like you don't need to go the Emirates Stadium from your house. You go do a virtual tour. I see they look how that one be. Because I would like to experience that. There for Arsenal websites there. I think they say coming soon or thereabouts. At least not all of us get the opportunity to go London. So when that one happen, maybe from Africa here through the internet, because technology don't go far. It will be like saying you did for the stadium. You don't use that VR head. Anyway, not be everybody use Oculus and all those PS5 and all those things. But it is what it is. All right, on to more Arsenal news. Now, Football London. What come as I can explain? They can let us know, say, Tomiyasu don't miss Arsenal training. No be one, no be two. So, is there something that Teta is not telling us? Because it is now looking like Tomiyasu gets injury. Probably he might miss the Manchester United game. Now, might, like it's still under probability. Them no dey that certain from wetin them they talk. So me, I don't see wetin them they talk, but I say, well, we'll wait for the press conference where Arsenal will do. You get. So Arteta will explain to us wetin they saw, whether the guy don't get injury or whether he no get injury. That's what me I'm looking at. But I say, okay, we'll see how everything will unfold at the end of it, because all of us know say to me has to be very, very important in wetin we want try to achieve this season. But for me, I go say I just maybe small rest. I just want to make him rest. Yes, now what in me I dey feel, but all the same on Friday is going to be the press conference normal ahead of the weekend games. So I know say they go still ask Arteta for team news. So if there's anything Arteta won't tell us, he will tell us on that day. But more just to watch. Now at the same time, today at the birthday of one of our in-house pundits, Chidima. So say the good things come your way. Wish you all the best things life has to offer. Success, prosperity is a portion in Jesus' name, and inshallah, enjoy your day. All right, now away from that, so people like Michael Richards, put the comment side, they talk, say the fixture list, the congestion of the fixture list actually affected Arsenal indirectly. Now, when you look at the report from the Mirror, you will see when the headline of the story is Michael Richards claims that the Premier League fixture changes has harmed Arsenal in the title race. Now, when I read the entirety of the reports, this is what Michael Richard is saying. This match where Tottenham must play against Man City, do you know that that match now a rearranged match? It should have been played like 3 weeks ago or thereabouts. Now, if to say them play on the original day where they're supposed to play them, by that time Tottenham Hotspur still dey gba. Tottenham Hotspur still dey in form. So if to say at that time them play am, who knows what could have happened? Everybody now they speculate. But what people are saying is, if say at that time them play am, Spurs for never get all those injuries to maybe Destiny Doggy, like they forget good players so go handle that Man City. And Man City don't have a good record at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, even when they did for White Hart Lane. They don't have a really good record there. No matter the kind of form Man City today, Tottenham Hotspur are like a boogie team to them. That psychological edge, I don't just know why. It just be like anytime we Spurs visit Arsenal for the Emirates Stadium, no matter the type of form we Spurs dey, it Spurs like whether they beat everybody 100-0. If they come there, I don't know whether na the atmosphere, whether I don't just know. They go shall lose. You had for them to win. This season, they just dey very, very lucky. So we give them gifts. They collect draw for their team will play 2-2. They collect draw for the Emirates Stadium. No. They always collect for the Emirates Stadium. Even all the record where they hear say Harry Kane has scored so key goals against Arsenal in the Emirates Stadium. How many of those matches him win? Him enjoy 3 points at the end of the day? That should be the question. Don't say come the Emirates Stadium, come score. How many you win? If they always cry, go house. So for wetin Michael Richard dey talk, I actually totally subscribe to his line of thoughts because Tottenham Hotspur now are significantly weaker compared to Tottenham Hotspur of like 3-4 weeks ago when they should have played the Manchester City game. But notwithstanding, we are still optimistic. Say Spurs go do am for us. We then turn up, we'll see wetin go up for the Tottenham Hotspur team. So we'll see how everything will unfold. Now, when they get reports, say Al Qadisiyah will just gain promotion to the Saudi Pro League. They interested in signing Gabriel. Now they are backed by one of the billionaires in the oil industry. That Al Qadisiyah. Now the man talk say he wants to strengthen that Al Qadisiyah, pump money in there so that they will compete with other clubs in the Saudi Pro League. That is what the man is saying. So if Arsenal want to sell the resource over to them, obviously we know say they will command a big money because them all those financial fair play, clinical profitability and sustainability regulation, it no apply to Saudi Pro League, which means they can tell you, Baba, name your price. How much? Name your price. We'll give you, we'll carry player the good. So we'll just watch as everything will unfold at the end of the day. Now coming to Eddie Nketiah, we got a newly promoted team, Ipswich Town. They just gained promotion to the Premier League. Ipswich Town, Leicester City, and maybe one other person. I never know who the person be. But I know Leicester City are back to the Premier League. Now they look say they need a Premier League striker, which they very, very affordable to them. That is why they are considering Eddie Nketiah, because Eddie Nketiah is surplus to requirements at Arsenal. He's not really playing well. Like where the chance when you get to play gets. So that's why then they look inside. And for me, all things being equal, at the end of this season, you see, I'm Smith through. Anyway, we cannot talk that. I'm focus on the topic at hand. You see, Nketiah, we find square roots. We don't need him again because what's the point of having players on the bench and we can't use them? The coach does not have that trust in playing them. Nobody Nketiah, but if I go talk some kind of names now, people will say, CHUKS don't start. But so, man, no just mention any name. May nobody like say, but you see that Nketiah, even Fabio Vieira don't say, like, there are some players that under normal circumstances, they're not supposed to be here. We should be having players with the mentality and mindset of Declan Rice. That kind of player, we get that warrior mentality. Those type of caliber, now we need for here. But because the circumstances are not normal, we don't have the financial clouds, the capability to attract players. Because in as much as players want to come and join you, do you have that financial clouds, the money to throw out there? Man City are winning trophies upon trophies, so they have money to spend. That's why they can spend 100 million on Jack Grealish. How many goals that guy don't score for them? And they can still throw another 90-something or 80-something million to sign Gabriel. We never let the Declan to sign 105 million. Oh yeah, make us now go sign another person 105 million now. Now there go see say the money no dey, but Man City can do it and do it and do it. How much Chelsea sign Casado? How much Chelsea sign Enzo Fernandez? So there are people that have that money to throw around, but we don't. Not because I want to no get money, but because we are a law-abiding club, we can't just throw money around. So I just hope say now the Kroenkes go understand say where we did and our money carry us come here. If to say we no spend that money on Declan Rice, honestly, do you think we'll be where we are today? Money dey important though. In as much as Chelsea dey spend money, people go say, look at Chelsea, just spend almost 1 billion. Where are they today? Baba, time still for Chelsea to gel. Chelsea players, look at their average years. Very, very young. Give the next 2-3 years. Oh, by the time when they click like this, Chelsea go dey very, very formidable. Look at Chelsea's bench. Chelsea game around 9 like talented players injured. We will see they know they follow them play. So all things being equal, Chelsea said they pursue UEFA Europa Conference when you look at the table standings. So Manchester United this season they no go see European football. So most of the money is important. May nobody come and say I want to say money no dey important. It is very, very important, and the Kroenkes need to continue spending. Continue. Don't say because you spend £105 million for the Declan Rice now keep quiet. No, you have to continue, especially when you want progress. Now, away from that, so the Daily Mail. How come I second to do a report? I saw this thing yesterday for Twitter. I know they laugh. Now, there's this video will go viral. I don't know whether you don't see it. So this video go viral of Fulham players. Willian, Pereira, I think Iwobi was among many of them. They fly kites for training session. So Arsenal fans on the vex online say, these people now want to make the airports collect points for Man City and they don't even train. They call it fly kites. People need to understand, say, see, all work and no play makes Jack a no boy. At the same time, all play and no work makes Jack a dollar or a lazy boy. So you must learn to balance things. Leave them now, make them catch fun. The Arsenal players, you know the kind of fun where they catch. Shaking that person with the camera, compose a master now you see. You know the kind of fun the Arsenal players say they catch. Don't be them go Dubai, go to chop suya with that celebrity suya man. Don't be them go to chop suya there. So free them. Let them have fun. Let them be in good and high spirits. So that by the time when they catch Man City, hell would expect what is they going to do that training and one person come break leg. Some people know the reason I'm like that, but many people were so angry. I just see this. I say, all these are distractions. Now you don't need all this. What did you say, Arsenal fans? So the Daily Mail put up a story about them because Arsenal fans were angry. That why would they be flying kites? Eggy. Now give me sports. On the other hand, call the comments at the talk say Arsenal have not communicated with Gabriel over his future for now. He's in limbo because, like the earlier reports said, Arsenal are still considering what to do with Gabriel at the end of the season. Now, even Fabrizio Romano said, come at the talk, say Arsenal have not made a Gabriel decision. They never know whether they want to sell him, whether they want to still retain him. Like, it's not really clear, and it will not be clear now. Now, once the season don't end, and even if you don't declare internally within Arsenal, we waited for the external, what we say with the outside. We may not really know because a lot of things are going down on the ground. If you say, I think I don't even call Gabriel to say, Baba, go there with us, but we never know. If you say something and say, Baba, you go there with us, so but if offer come, they're free to find your square root. Like, we don't know what is going on. They might have told him that we are signing a striker next season. Now, Benjamin, you go there for most of the time, or unless maybe one rest ourselves. Like, we don't know what is in their plans. So we just get patience. Whenever this news come out for the public domain, surely I go there away. And I will let you know how everything starts. So we'll just be very, very patient with everything I see. Now, the Daily Express. One comment said also, when you look at the first story there, you see, Arsenal scouts have reportedly been very impressed by Victor Gyökeres and have been frequent visitors to his Sporting Lisbon matches this season. Now, this headline where you see, now part of the Sky Sports paper talk, all the headlines from major news outlets in the UK, they go put them there like that as it just did. Now, below that one, I say Arsenal are reportedly among a host of English clubs keeping tabs on Rennes teenager Desire Dow. But more focus on the first story. Now, who are we really going for? Are we going for Victor Gyökeres? Or are we going for Joshua Zirkzee? Or are we going for the two of them? We don't really know. You get? We don't really know. So much just what Victor Gyökeres is going to be costing £86 million because he has a €100 million buyout clause. And Joshua Zirkzee of Bologna is going to be costing 50 to 55 million pounds. When you add two of them together, now they talk about maybe 130, 140 million pounds. Share the money day. In fact, I would argue if Arsenal can even carry that 140 million pounds, we'll buy these two strikers. With the people what we get already. If we not carry the league next season, we don't know what's happen. Because I believe this is our major Achilles heel. Look at the goals we have scored this season. And we are a very, very good, like, we are a chance creation side. And when you check how wasteful we've been in front of goal, you couldn't look the amount of goals we have scored already. You couldn't wonder, say, if we score all this chance where we waste, where we for day? Where we for day? Somebody was even mentioning that, CHUKS, you always they talk, say, what more can we do against Man City to actually win the league? Basically, Baba Conde and they explain, say, the thing we have to do is to win more games than Man City and lose less games. In as much as there's truth in that, but come on, easy. Because I never even checked the table. I even say how many games Man City don't even lose this season. And do you even know that this season Man City are significantly weaker than the seasons before? Yet we no confident winner. By next season, Man City are going to strengthen and fix all the loopholes, all the areas that make them significantly weaker. They acclimatize, blending like a blender. Next season, that blending mode will be over. They will come the back. You get. So now, moving forward, for me, the major place we need to address are that striking department. If we can address it, lie, say we don't even address another place. Next season, will they hot like fire? Will they bang it like a Bangali? Will they knock anybody knockable? Now the way me, I say about at the end of the day, all we can do is just talk. Now the Matata go decide. Yes, but if they have the money, please pour that money. And remember, next season Champions League is going to be a different format. So we never know how things go unfold. We might be playing more games because there are more clubs coming into the Champions League. The number of teams will increase. Again. So let's just see how everything will unfold. Come on, it just did some paper, but it is what it is. Now, in Maitland-Niles, you know him, one of the former Arsenal players. But back on the commerce side, what a blast Arsenal. So you can have the opinion, say, he don't they Arsenal many years. Say Arsenal actually derailed his career by not playing him. That lack of football at Arsenal derailed my career. Say you just sit down for bench, waiting for him turn, when no make sense. Now either for Lyon, they play very well. But the last match, when they come back to win 3-2, he give Alexander Lacazette assist. Like I was like, I see two former Arsenal players they play. Well, in as much as what he's saying, you may not like it. But he's saying the truth. That is why I talk say people like Smith Rowe, people like Reece Nelson, people like Nketiah, people like Fabio Vieira. As long as you are not playing, people like Ramsey himself is like an exception because goalkeeper, it is hard for you to see the substitute goalkeeper, but other players can still come on. So if you are not playing, it is for a reason. The coach does not trust you. There is no way a top quality player will be on the bench and the coach will not use you. If you are not being used consistently for a long period, it shows you don't have value. You are just here. You are like of the old order. Yes. As time goes on, you should be swept out. Remember, customized back when we had the likes of Pablo Mari, we had the likes of Balogun, we had the likes of Sambi Lokonga. Even though he's on loan, he'll still come back. Like we see this people say let's go out so that they come back. When these guys come back, catching on them. You get what's the point of having these players and you can't bring them in when you're losing? You can't bring them to turn games around. What's the point? You just pay them salary. Come on, Arsenal is a business. If at the end of the day, you don't win the league, Ateta should bring out that his ruthlessness. Become ruthless and transform this thing. Look at what you saw. Look at how the Rice came in, put Partey on the bench. But now, two of them on the play together, they're very happy. Because you get a game where you go there, you need to rest Partey. Say, Baba, you get injury record. You know, go. Partey cannot play every week because of his injury record. So Partey just calm down, making the rest. It's okay, man game day. We will bring them in. But Rice can play all games because he has a clean bill of health. It's not like Partey. So everybody body they very different. So that's what it just be. Now, away from that, so I can't read one fantastic news this morning when I do research. The news bust my brain, make me happy. Now, Tottenham Hotspur captain, son, come as I call it talk say, they know they drop their top 4 hopes. So they can still pull off the magical. Now, when I read the entirety of those reports, I was very happy. You know, see, in the past few days, I've been saying Spurs need an incentive. They need something to push them, something to look forward to by the time they play their remaining 3 games. Some they talk say they get 3 games left. Now, for those 3 games now, then still dey 7 points behind Aston Villa. Aston Villa get 2 games to go, and those 2 games wey Aston Villa get, all things being equal, they can lose it because they play Liverpool next. After Liverpool, they play Crystal Palace. Come and look at Crystal Palace last 5 games. Crystal Palace, they ban now. Crystal Palace no be like Crystal Palace wey you know before. So the possibility that they might lose those 2 games is very high. Now coming back to Spurs, Spurs go play Burnley. If they beat Burnley like we all expect them to, even though it may not happen, but we all expect them to beat Burnley. If they beat Burnley, they will cut the gap of 7 points so they can get with Aston Villa to 4 points. Now they will come they play Man City with that 4 points. Now the mentality will be, if we beat Man City, we don't cut that 4 points to 1 point. You get that? And 1 match to go. Because Aston Villa, all things being equal, we expect them to lose against Liverpool because Liverpool said they ban now. Liverpool don't pick from back. So if we beat, like, they should have an incentive. I just have to say yes, they don't see that incentive, despite the fan base wanting them to capitulate like a pack of cards for Manchester City to win the league. But make them do the business, do it in front, like have something to fight for, so that even if not draw, they even get against Man City, it still aids them in their Champions League fight. But anything make them lose against Man City, their Champions League hopes are done and dusted. So at least even if not draw, make them get something to fight for. And I'm happy that the captain is saying this, and if the captain can be saying this, which means the dressing room is saying the same thing, and the coach don't instill that mentality into them. So not just the watch, even though Spurs on the chop and back to back, everybody they lead like a pot of soup, but we are expecting them to still do something. So not just the watch and see how everything will unfold. Now the biggest news of the day is the fact that Bukayo Saka explains they don't learn how to handle tackles from opposition defenders better. You get say now you know the easy. You don't know tackles, so they say if that tackle they come, he go pull body. You don't know the I'm say he go jump and pass. Like what happened against Bournemouth to play last with that risk guy. One finish Bukayo Saka leg, they don't even give a yellow card or red card, which is pathetic, but it is what it is. So my dear Arsenal lovers, for everybody asking of my exam yesterday went fantastically well. I thank God. So I get 8 more papers to go. So let's just look forward. All right, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. All right.